Hi, this is the Kitten from the Kitten in the Goat in Kendal. My thing is helping beginner knitters to get stuff done, making it simple. Now, socks are having a bit of a thing at the moment, and I know a lot of you want to have a go at socks and you're too nervous. I'm not going to get you knitting in the round, I'm not going to get you turning a heel. I'm going to give you a really super simple sock pattern that you can do a couple of evenings. Sofa socks, super chunky knitting, fantastic. They're going to be, if you buy the kit, it's going to be in the dark purples. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Down a little alley in the heart of Kendal town is a tiny independent yarn shop. Welcome to the wonderful world of the kitten and the goat.
Good morning. Here we are. I've started off for our sock. Got a nice deep rib. You can either fold it over or you can keep it up your leg. I've worked this in garter stitch, which is every row knitting. The only reason I've done that is because that is particularly popular at the moment. Everybody loves this bobbly stitch. You could do stocking stitch, which is a row of plain and a row of plain knitting and then a row of purl, so you get the flat on one side. You'll have to adjust the turning. This is the piece that goes up the leg. You can make that as long as you like. For this purposes, this is as it comes from the pattern. This is the smallest size. So we've got a cuff, we've come down our leg. Now we've got to make a bump sticking out for the heel. The pattern looks weird, but you just have to trust me and follow along and do what it says. Heel shaping, knit 6, turn work round. Now what that means is you knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you turn the whole thing around. You slip one, so you slip your first stitch, you knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it says knit into the front and then to the back of the next stitch. So you knit into the front, you take it round, and you knit into the back. And then you turn the work as you normally do to do your next row. The next row is knit across all the stitches. So you go right the way along, which takes you to this end. When you get to this end, knit 6, turn the work round completely, and you're going to do that same procedure there. Okay? Then you're going to work a knit row to take you all back to here. And then we're going to repeat that with just working a few, turning it, increasing, knitting all the way back, working a few, turning it, coming back to the end, increasing, working a plain knit row. Okay, and that goes on for 12 rows for the smaller size, a couple of extra rows for the larger sizes. There's 3 sizes in this, so we've got pretty much everything covered. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you what that looks like done. Okay? Okay. So we've worked this, well, in case you're wondering, this is Alfie helping out today. Normally he jumps off and sends everything flying, but fingers crossed he hasn't yet. This is what we've done. From this row, we've worked these extra rows so that we've got a bump that sticks out. That will meet the one the other side, that will be the heel, and the smooth bit down the middle will be running down the front of your foot. So we've increased out for the heel. What we're going to do is pull back the other way. So we're doing the same thing in reverse. It says knit 2 together, knit 5, turn work round, slip 1, knit 5. Okay, so oh, I've got a wrong angle here. Knit 2 together, that's your decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the whole work around. Okay, that is a standard instruction. You will find it. Turn work round, that's what it means. You literally turn the whole thing around. You'll notice we're still, silly thing keeps slipping. You'll notice we're still working with the 6 stitches, which we increased. So we're going to increase. We're still working with the 6 stitches on the end. So we're going to slip 1, and then we're going to work the 5. Now you're slipping 1, so you're making a little bit of extra space for the stitches to physically turn on a point. You're taking out a bump and giving them a little bit of space so they can turn. Now you're at the end of it. You can see we're starting to go in already. We're going to turn the work round. We're going to knit right the way along to the other side, and then we're going to decrease 1 this side, and we're going to repeat that again using a plain knit row in between to get to either side to bring the stitches back to where we were. Okay, so let's get that done. Okay, you can see where we've increased and then we've decreased. You cast off at the end a couple of times to shape it down for the toe, and then you decrease for the end. If you want to make the foot longer, where it's 4 rows you can work 5, 6, what have you, and you decrease 2 together, decrease 2 together, and then you have to leave a long tail and thread the yarn through the stitches to finish. Now I like, when I'm finishing like this, I like to bring the yarn and put it this way through the stitches so that it completes a circle round rather than taking it back through. I just feel that it's a circle you're looking for, so that gives it a rounder a look to it. Okay, this looks a bit lopsided because I'm doing it one hand and holding this with the other. So we've come round. Where are we? Stop moving, you silly thing. There, you can see it makes a circle. So when you've got it like that, you just slip that needle out and it pulls it round into a circle. Put a couple of stitches there to secure it, so you've got a nice neat little thing. Put a couple of stitches there to secure it, and then use this long tail length to do your sewing up. I think for our technique in a couple of weeks we will look at sewing up, because this seam goes along the back. It's much more comfortable to wear if you get the seam flat. And I find a lot of people are nervous and don't know how to do it without creating a ridge. So I'll collect a few things. And this is the heel that we've made. It's clever, isn't it? Very simple. And that's it. 4 sizes in the pattern. I think for the kit, I'll make the kit up in the dark purple, because the dark purple is absolutely gorgeous. But I can't film in it because it doesn't show. You can't see the stitches light enough. I'll keep this one in the shop to show people and to photograph, but I'll make the kit up in that gorgeous speckly purple. Okay. If you want to be part of our monthly virtual knitting circle, go to the website. There'll be a link in the bottom of the description. Sign up and get your pattern. And if you've missed this pattern, then it'll be on the website in the free resources section. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks for the technique pattern.